So 6 months ago, a group of legislators came to me and said, we want you to run for governor because we trust you. We trust you because you've got our back. You know, your yes is always yes, your no is no, and you know what? You don't shy away from the hard things. You drive into the hard things. So we trust you. And what we learned in the military was this, is the foundation of leading your team requires trust. And with the trust to your team, you can be an effective leader. But not only trust, you need to lead by example. You got to be able to communicate with your troops. You got to know the mission, and you got to have the vision on how to get it done. So here tonight, I'm still on last night's. But the fact is that here's my vision to drive our Republican mission so that we have a governor in the second floor come 2021 when we go to the next legislative session. It's the following. Number one, we need to keep our family unified. Our family, the Republican Party, needs to be unified. E pluribus unum, of many, one. United, we win, and we serve. Divided, we're going to lose every state house. Politics is not the game of exclusion, it's the game of addition. Without all of us, we lose. And if you didn't watch the last legislature, if we were not the majority party, we would be a Montana that had more gun control, more abortion rights, and more taxes. We as a majority party stopped that. We did. E pluribus unum. All right? United we stand, divided we fail, and all we do is argue. That's number one. And that's the hardest one. And I will tell you, I'm the only candidate that has the stamina and the patience and the trust to make that happen. Number two, we need to win the hearts and the minds of the independent Montana voter. Okay? And I'll tell you, President Trump hit it right on the head. The Republican Party in 2020 needs to be the party of healthcare. And who else can champion that than a doctor? Me versus Tracy Schreiner. How are we going to do that? And I'll tell you one other thing that really hits the heart of that independent Montana voter, and all of us, is that we're going to fight, we're going to be the champion of public lands. But we're not just going to defend them, we're going to open up access for all Montanans, and we're going to tear down those gates. If you want to go with a backpack and 50 pounds of freeze-dried food, boy, we already have a place for you, right? But we're not getting any younger. And if you want to go up to that lake that they've gated, where your grandfather took you to go fishing, and you want to take your grandkids, by golly, you should be able to get there by snowmobile or 4x4, right? Right? But not only are we going to open up those gates for recreation, but we're going to open up those gates. We're going to keep our roads open because we're going to take care of our forests. We're going to do responsible stewardship to our forest, and we're not going to let it die and burn. Yeah. Now, once we get the governor's office, that's when the hard part starts, right? Because what we need to be able to do is once we are the ones that are in control, we don't rule, we serve. And I'll need all of you to help me to make sure that we make Montana's lives better. How? Through less government and more freedom. We're going to lead with the Republican principles, and not only do we win, but we win forever. Because it really comes down to this. If you believe in me, I will be your candidate for governor. If you work with me, we will have the governor's office on the second floor come 2021. You know what? And if you serve with me, Montana will be a Republican red state for decades to come. So God bless Montana, God bless the United States of America, and thank you for serving and being here on a June day.